Good day, everyone. I am Lawrence C. Bacomo from Western Filipinos University, College of Fisheries and Aquatic Sciences. Currently, I am taking Bachelor of Science in Fisheries and I am on my fourth year graduating. And my research was entitled Understanding Household Food Insecurity, Diet Diversity, and Mental Health of Coastal Communities in Palawan, Philippines, which will I explain in the next minute. So, what is food insecurity? Around 64% or 54.9 million Filipinos are chronically food insecure based on IPC 2022. In Palawan, 54% experience chronic food insecurity. However, the data are from across occupations and fishermen are grouped with farmers and forestry workers, which may not reflect the actual food insecurity of coastal population. Household food insecurity is defined as the lack of capability to produce food and to have access by all people at all times to enough food for an active and healthy life. FI or food insecurity was associated with low diet diversity and worse mental health. The objective of this study is to assess the food insecurity status of coastal communities and its relationship with diet diversity and mental health. Assess the association of household characteristics with food insecurity and diet diversity. What is our study settings and survey populations? The study was conducted in Puerto Princesa City, Palawan, Philippines, in its three barangays, which is Tagburos, San Jose, and San Manuel. With a study population of 120 households in Puerto Princesa City, based on the recent food insecurity prevalence of 71.9% at 99% with 10% dropout probability. As I mentioned earlier in our introduction, coastal communities in developing countries are one of the poorest in the world. As you can see here, their houses are made of light materials, which could support those statements that indeed coastal communities are poor and therefore vulnerable to food insecurity. What does our data contain? Data number 1, which is the household food insecurity. Data number 2, which is the household diet diversity. Data number 3, which is the mental health score. And last but not the least is the household characteristics, which are home garden, civil status, household income, gender and age of household head, education of household head, land ownership, occupation, so on and so forth. Our sampling and data collection procedure: face-to-face approach using paper-based personal interview with permission granted by the barangay captain, purposefully conducted between last week of November until mid-December 2022. Purpose and objective of the interview was discussed. Data were encoded using MS Excel and was subjected to data cleaning. Cleaned data were exported to SPSS version 25. Descriptive data analysis to summarize and group data meaningfully. Correlation analysis to understand the relationship of household food insecurity access scale, household diet diversity score, and the mental health score. Pearson chi-square test of independence to understand the association of household characteristics to household food insecurity access scale and household diet diversity scale. So what did we find? As you can see, the relationship between household food insecurity and diet diversity and mental health was shown in this table. Household food insecurity was negatively associated with diet diversity. Surprisingly, household food insecurity was positively associated with mental health. In terms of the demographics or the household characteristics, household characteristics were not associated with household diet diversity. Occupation and ethnicity, in the other hand, was associated with household food insecurity. Prevalence of household food insecurity in the eastern barangays of Puerto Princesa City. So we have San Manuel, San Jose, and Tagboros. And we have four categories in the household food insecurity access a scale of prevalence, which is food secure, and for the food insecurity group, mildly food insecure, moderately food insecure, and the severely food insecure. And the highest rate of food insecurity was found in Barangay San Jose at 84.1%, combining the mildly, moderately, and severely food insecure percentage. Diet diversity in the eastern barangays of Puerto Princesa City, Palawan. As you can see, we have three barangays, San Manuel, San Jose, and Tagboros. And we have three categories, which is the low, moderate, and high. The participants in San Manuel and San Jose recorded a high diet diversity compared to Tagboros, which means they consume more variety of food groups than the other barangays. Household food sourced in the eastern barangays of Puerto Princesa City. As you can see in this figure, we have three barangays, San Manuel, San Jose, and Tagboros. And we have four categories, which is the produced, purchased, borrowed, and mixed, which is the produced and purchased. In terms of food sources, most of the households either have mixed, purchased, or produced their food, followed by household who purchase with at least 39%, and those who produce with 15%. Our conclusion: most households in the eastern barangays of Puerto Princesa City are food insecure. Households with a high prevalence of food insecurity consume fewer varieties of food, which could not provide enough nutrient to maintain food secure status, at the same time resulted in food insecurity. From a variety of sources, such as the food they produce, themselves purchase, or borrow. The recommendation of this study: in order to depict the circumstances of homes in different seasons, more study on other seasons of the year needs to be conducted. More studies with higher sample sizes are needed to generate robust data. More studies, both qualitative and quantitative, should be conducted. Thank you for listening, and that's all for my presentation. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Bye bye.